Hi friends, I'm Sandeep Singh, and in this video I'd like to talk about why university is actually tough. I'm basically studying electronics and computer science in the University of Edinburgh. So that is basically a joint degree between the School of Engineering and the School of Informatics. So I'm basically studying electronics and electrical engineering together with computer science. So I usually have two campuses which I usually have to go. So that is the campus of engineering and the campus of informatics. Now let me show you something first. This is my informatics campus. It is basically a 5 minutes walk from my place. So my informatics campus is literally just 4 minutes away from the place which I'm staying right now. My engineering campus is literally a 32 minutes walk from my informatics campus. So this is one of the reasons why I dislike about uni, because like the campuses are so far apart. Okay, so now I'm going to talk about my experience on why like university is so tough. In university, we go about weeks. So for example, I basically had like 11 weeks for this semester. So this is just my experience on like the amount of assignments and like the amount of workload which I actually have, which like makes it tough. So like first of all, from like week 1 to week 2, that was basically very chill because like there was no assignments given and stuff like that. So it's basically just like lectures which I had to watch. And since it was just lectures and all that, I actually like took down proper notes because I had nothing else to do. This is basically the proper notes which I took for one of my units. As you can see, this is for week 1 and 2, and I have some toggle lists, bit of screenshots because I'm lazy, and some mathematical equations. This is another example of like the notes which I took in the earlier weeks. So it all looks kind of nice for now, but over the weeks, my notes get worse and worse after every week. But like after week 1 and week 2, then when like I approached week 3, on week 3 there was like a lot of assignments given. And like usually the assignments that they give, the duration for the assignment is usually for 1 week. So since week 3 they gave like a lot of assignments, week 4 was the deadline. And like the thing about like my university is that whenever like one subject gives you assignment, it's very likely that like your other subjects will also give you assignments as well. And that's what I dislike about uni, because like they give all the assignments at about the same time, and like they also put a deadline about the same time. And like after week 4, every single week I had a deadline to actually do. And like the thing I feel about uni is that I had a week where all my subjects just gave me assignments, and then the next week was just deadlines for all of the assignments. So like during those later parts of the week, it was just assignment deadline. So yeah, there was just like a ton of workload which I like had. Like every single week after like week 3 was just filled with deadlines of assignments which I had to do. This is one of the notes I made in week 4 for one of my subjects. I didn't put much effort into it, and I basically just took some screenshots because I was lazy again. And as you can see, for this subject, my last notes which I actually wrote was actually on week 4, and I made nothing else after that. And for this other unit, the last notes which I actually made was on week 3, which was just a bunch of formulas, and nothing was made after that. Because for both of them, I was mainly focused on the assignments which was given, and I wasn't really focused on revising. And like the thing is, like after week 11 and all that, after like all of the weeks, I basically just had like 2 weeks to study for my exams. But like the thing is that since I had all of these assignments, like I couldn't really focus on like revising that much, because I had to focus on actually like doing well on those assignments. Like I feel that like if uni was just more than like 10 or 11 weeks, it would be like much easier to actually do. Because like I feel like since it's just like 11 weeks, they had to like compress everything together, so it was just like a hectic amount of workload. But if they actually did it on like a time lapse of A-level, because like A-level, for AS exam, this is a drawing showing the amount of time we have to actually study for our AS exam in A-levels. So this is a drawing of 9 months. And in the smaller drawing, this is a drawing of the amount of time we actually have to study in 1 semester of university, which is basically about 11 weeks, so it's about 3 months. And for A-levels, we only had to worry about our final AS exam. But for university, we have to worry about our assignments and our exams as well. So like it's kind of like being inside like a pressure cooker in like those few amount of weeks. Those are just some reasons why I feel like university is tough, because of like the amount of workload which I actually like had. But there are also like other things which are going on, like my lecturer is literally going on strike due to like some kind of pay cut and stuff like that. And it's not just my university. There are like a lot of universities where the students also like support like those lecturers who are like having like pay cuts and stuff like that. And it's a bit weird to see that there are strikes like going on due to like pay cuts and stuff of the staff members. And like not only that, but since I'm like going inside two campuses, the School of Informatics and like the School of Engineering, there's literally a petition that we need to sign due to the fact that like our school plans to actually remove the buses going to like the School of Engineering. So like they're trying to remove like transportation towards like our engineering building, which is like just weird. So like there's a lot of like problems in university, like especially during exam season. Like when I was in exam season, since like I haven't like revised any of my work and I basically like had 2 weeks to revise for all my exams, like there was just like a lot of stress for me. But just trust me, there's going to be a lot of students which are also in the same position as you. And like it might seem that like there's no one like really inside your position and stuff like that, because like I feel in university there's like this stigma that we kind of have where we basically like show that we all like know what's going on. Because like in the WhatsApp group of my main class, it's mainly like just students like discussing answers and like stuff like that, but they don't like really like say like how hard university really is. But like just trust me, there's gonna be a lot of students inside your position as well. Just remember that like you're not gonna be like alone in this, and like you don't compare yourself with like other students. Like I know there's gonna be like a lot of like nerds and stuff like that in your class, and like they might be like super smart and stuff like that, and don't worry about it. Just focus on yourself. Don't compare yourself with other people, because like honestly you just have to like pass your exams and that's it. The only person you need to compare is just yourself, and you should look at others just for inspiration. That's it. Alright, that's it for this video, and thank you for watching. Goodbye.